Hello, everybody. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about our annuity advisory services that we offer at George Advisory Group. And before I talk on that, I'm going to read you a quick article that just came across that I picked up on. This came out back in July, but most people missed it. But I want to quote it verbatim, even though I'm going to place the link below so you can read it yourself. I want to just read it off to you real quick because I think you'll find it very interesting for those who continue to hear the words or the word annuity. They get confused by it, frustrated, see false advertisements about the good and the bad and the ugly. I know this stirs a lot of topics, but I find this very interesting that as a money manager that you may want to hear about. Anyway, let me read it to you. This is from LIMRA. It came out July 21st. It said total U.S. annuity sales increased by 22% in the second quarter of 2022 to a dollar amount of $77 billion. Just in one quarter was poured into annuities. And this was tracked by LIMRA with their individual sales survey. This marks the highest quarterly sales ever recorded in the history of LIMRA tracking it. Matter of fact, it beat the last record by $9 billion in a quarter, and that was set back in the fourth quarter. This is interesting, fourth quarter of 2008 during the Great Recession. A lot of people say we're heading into a new Great Recession, and we're definitely in a recession. The question is just how bad is it going to be? But it's interesting that we're seeing that much money being poured into annuity sales, right? For those who've heard that word a bunch but just don't quite understand it. Most people don't realize that currently in the United States, over $2.5 trillion is currently sitting inside annuities. So the question becomes, why is that? Why is that something that's important? LIMRA even says in the article, they're saying that one of the reasons that they believe the money's being poured in right now with what's going on, we see a falling market. We see people that are getting anxious about watching their nest eggs reduce in value, and especially for those who are currently taking income and they're seeing their portfolio decline. That's one reason. The second that they say is the fact that we're in a rising interest rate environment, yet CD rates have continued to stay relatively low. And according to this survey, annuity manufacturers are paying 4 to 5 times higher rates of return on principal than what CDs are doing. So you're seeing an influx of these dollars coming out of the active market, what we call managed accounts, for example, and they're being poured into annuities. Now, there's several types of annuities out there, and that's the whole purpose of this video and our annuity services that we offer here at George Advisory Group as a fiduciary firm, is to take a look at an annuity you may have or someone in your family has, parents, that you want to say, hey, let's take a look at this. Let's revisit this again. And are we in a good spot with what's going on in the marketplace? Or for those of you who say, I've heard all kinds of things about annuities, good, bad, and indifferent, and I just don't know enough about it to make a decision. That's what our services offer. You come in, tell us what it is you're trying to accomplish, whether it's, again, growth with protection of principal, income, lifetime income for you and your spouse into the future. We'll walk you through that process of what's out there because there are so many different types: immediate annuities, variable annuities, fixed indexed annuities. These terms are confusing sometimes and people don't quite understand. But again, with $2.5 trillion and $77 billion just being poured in the second quarter of 2022, you really need to take a look at it and see if it's something that fits your portfolio. It may not at all, but that's one of the services we want to offer you here. Again, Dave Dooley, lead advisor, George Advisory Group. You can, again, don't have to, you can give us a call. We can do a Zoom. I know through COVID, one of the things that we were able to do is do a lot of things just over Zoom and walk through the different process. More than happy to do that also. So give us a call and we'll do what we can to lend a helping hand to you. Thank you.